Curly locks the voice box, tell me what you think. Broke it down in detail, make me know the link. Curly locks the voice box, tell me what you think right now.
Alright, Purple Nation, welcome back to another episode of Icebox. So you think episode 55. Yeah, man, as usual, big up the whole of the Patreon, then big up the whole of the people who are members of the channel, people who like, people who share, people who subscribe, people who see the hype option and give the video a hype, forget it out there. Big up everyone who support the channel in any way, shape or form. Alright, so another episode here we are dealing with somebody who I'll rich. For you, I say I'll. I don't know what I'm talking about. It have to be P. Diddy, yeah man, the Diddler. Yes, and this latest Netflix documentary, yeah man, today is movie night. Yeah, you understand? Or well, documentary night in this case, you know. The new Netflix documentary produced by 50 Cent, who expose all of the inner workings of P. Diddy. Yes, the P. Diddy empire and why they're going behind the scene. So we are dealing with that and a little more after the break. So only only that Jamaica suffer bad. Politicians are beaten up bad from all sides. Them beaten up go, them beaten up come. I don't know why I run away foreign. I totally understand. But who telling us that the key to America they are over man yard? When you go on over man go make them rubbing up with all manner of evil. Only two dons, man. Only two dons. Now follow big win, boy. A foreign man wang go. Remember me telling you how long past stir it up say if you are idiot at Jamaica are the same idiot you can do foreign. Yeah, brother, cause see him, so a girl munchie but she apply for visa and go on the people in farm. And when she see sex, instead of she put the F for female, she got talk about whole heap of time and that she right on the farm. Real enough, don't you? Couldn't agree more. And even if you don't, them willing to help you go right through the farm. So call Louis Law now, call the number up on the screen. So me understanding up like me understanding the situation. By all means runway. But not tell Louis Law say me say for runway cause them not support them something there. If you tell Louis Law, say me say for runway, me got denied. Say thanks, vice back. Alright, do remember, say if you ship anything at all to the Caribbean, or you know, even within the US, you have to use Next Shipping. You might log on to www.shipwithnext.com. Believe me, let me tell you this. No, I know one of them shipping company, they were more deep in your barrel and them out of sardine. Your peanut butter, them safe. Remember, say it's a hassle-free service. Once you ship with them, whatever you ship, comes straight to your door. Or the people them door. Well, if you're not on the door, them ship door too. So thanks, Vice Box. Oh yeah. Before me go no further, me have to make a correction. In the last episode, me say it was Nani and Kojo where did fit take over Jamaica together and then Nani branch off. Me supposed to say Taki because of Taki. Me that about in a year, me say then cut off him and put on a stick over Spanish Town. So big up to the brother in the comment section where bring me awareness to that. Alright, so we're gonna start off with the whole heap of question them we get as it relates to the footage, right? So
we have to find somebody that'll work with us that has dealt in the dirtiest of dirty business.
So this thing I know contain footage where you say Puffy and them liar them a debate some strategy with how to convince the people them how to make this thing a real and work for him. On that footage you get to see backstage and how it really work. With Diddy, I try to control the narrative of what I reach him. You know, how he want to portray himself. He must set up this documentary, so to speak, where him get public opinion for come to film defense. These are the days, you know, leading up to him arrest in New York last year. It also contains footage where he say Combs agreed funds in New York. And then you see him say this, but the interaction with him and the people him moments later in a car.
I need some hand sanitizer. Hold on. I got it. I've been out in the streets amongst the people. Yeah, I gotta take a bath. Like the amount of people that actually I'm coming in contact with, like that's what I have to do. You know what I'm saying? Oh. It's like 150 hugs.
This is how the man talk about the people and make him career, you know. We love him and adore him, you know. Cause nobody way no love you and adore you, no want hug you. Nobody no want a picture. So him view them. And this man will make a male prostitute come in a cup and collect it and make Cassie drink it and rub some perfume nipple. And this man, yeah, a scan people, you know. Yeah, man, and them liar, them did a threaten to sue Netflix for what them call stolen footage that was never authorized to be released. And what them further describe as a shameful hit piece. Planet Earth, I tell you, man. Get it on Amazon, GADeals.com, everywhere. You know what I mean? In a very shape and form, get Road to Zion too. But yeah, man, Planet Earth, tell you. Say the whole thing is a stage, performing, everybody a perform. That is where you get to see with your eye, that you see on the internet. Once the camera turn on, everybody a perform. But backstage is where the truth there, is where real life there. Alright, so the question I'm going to get regarding to that part of the documentary is, you know, whatever people concerned about how is it that Diddy no say him said these nefarious type of shady things and record it, you know, put it on record, and you know him think that go happen to him, and also the question of, you know, how 50 them get hold of this. You know, that them type of footage, yeah, is it some kind of AI? Yeah, people who are thinking about that too. Say there is no way 50 could have, you know, get him hand pan, you know, legitimately get him hand pan them footage, yeah. So, okay. First part of the question, which is why he wouldn't go on film, manipulate and attack and do these things. All right, it appearing to me, say at the time when Diddy hire people to shoot them film, that film, them footage, him have an idea in him head, so him have control over the filming night. In a theme head, him not there jail, so him not go to jail. You understand? So him a shoot everything, because him knows him can edit out what is not wanted, and him can, you know, he will get for direct the narrative. Come show you something. I'm telling you already, you know, what is power? Power is control over public opinion. Everything in our earth is a fight to shape narratives. Down to the smallest level. Relationship. Everybody get up every morning a fight to portray themselves in a somebody head a certain kind of way. In a somebody else head. Just learn that. Life itself is a fight for shape narratives. Some true, some lie. Diddy apparently know the power of shaping narratives. But again, him swear to God, say him go always have control over the footage, so him can do him more with it. Unfortunately, life would have it the next way. So when them arrest him, and if you know what, well, me don't want to watch the rest of the documentary. I want to see the Diddy reputation by now, you know, like pay people. You get it? So to answer the second question, this is how the footage get out there. I don't know, me alone think so. The footage get out there because what? Him not pay the person who did record the footage. So technically the deal was not done. So the person will film it retain the rights to that footage unless the deal is ratified completely. Got you? It never did. Alright, so the third and one of the more popular questions I'm going to get regarding this documentary is also about why all these so-called victims stay after all of the abuse and the disrespect, and you know, pay them and treat them like shit, him do the worst things in the world, and privy to certain information, and you know, them not even come out. Alright, so the answer to that is twofold. One, of course, in most likely for be a scenario where you know how people are. Them go in a situation and them a program where them come to get, and they don't care about nobody else. And no matter where them see somebody else I got through in terms of abuse, them say I know them and that they are more special to this monster here, more than them other people where I get treated that way there. People always feel like say them are gonna have better luck, or that for them intelligence and smartness I gotta put them on a better level, or put them in a better place than them other victim there of abuse, where them I say. That's the first mistake where they make. So them overlook a whole heap of wickedness because of that type of selfishness there. Because them are free themselves and with them about and with them want. Them no business with nobody else. and them come out only when the ship a sink. You want to say nobody never dead when him bring in Usher and groom him? Look where him turn Justin Bieber, you know. He moved Justin Bieber from this to this. Alright, I got sadly telling you one next part to it. You have some of the victims of abuse, especially the rape, where like woman get them thing, that them put things in them thing, in them drinks and them thing, they and drugs them and them wake and boom. Them don't know what happened to them. 10 man battery them and them can't remember. And when people show them video and show, you know, some little thing, them realize how I reach them. Alright, you see in a case like that, that's what I tell you, say, everything is, it have a dual nature, twin reality. Because you have people who don't come up and talk. Why? Because at the time, people did go ridicule them. Because of other selfish people who did it for their own selfish gains. When them are gain from it in some kind of way. Ready to kill those who want to stop the gravy train, you know. Because that is going to be about, you know. If you want to bring down the boss, that means you stop feed them pay, you know. Feed them where them are earning, you know. So, as soon as somebody come out, come talk something what the monster do, them gonna attack them. Yeah? Some victims of abuse stay silent because them are gonna be ridiculed. And you find say, enough of them start talk when other people start talk. Because what? Them are gonna have some kind of support. Because them are gonna at least can use a reference to say, okay, I know just me this happened to. It happened to John Tam or it happened to Jane Doe. And them can point to the reference. But when them come out with just word of mouth and there is no evidence for them part, the word will kill them. Because one, of who you're talking about and the idea and the people head of who this man is this great mogul, this god. But them just want to associate with. So you find against it that dual nature. I can't one out of any of the two. But for me personally, mostly the reason why enough people don't come out are the selfishness. You understand? I have to point out that there are those who never come out because of what I just outlined. A fear, so them are going to be ridiculed and no one will believe them. Alright, first and foremost, big up 50 for that one, yeah. You know? However, you know, to me, some more names should have did up on the list. Because Diddy is not alone in that all-out corruption, you know. I mean, no say 50 know that. Name like Kevin Hart and people who like Usher and them way there and the whole of them. You know, there's a whole heap of powerful name when left out that documentary. Well, me say I have more, so maybe just patiently wait. You see me? I don't call it before. This is what happens when a man without God or true understanding of God get access to excess. Wanna see us in a puffy, whether I don't believe it or not, or some serious insecurity. Somebody who want we to believe something where him not truly believe him. Spend him life I try believe it, but him not believe it. And you find people so obsessed with anything at all, whether it be sex, fun, party, whatever, never get fulfillment out of any one of them there yet. Him not figure it out yet and come to terms with what it is. Him spend him life I try to figure it out. Confidence is a quiet thing. And when somebody come to terms with something and believe in it, it becomes just nature. Where you don't have to have a certain attitude like an obsession there. The obsession there and the anxiety there. It says you don't believe it. That it has said loud, Puffy not believe it. As much as you might think him confident, him not believe none of this. So that's why the applause and the praise and it cannot die. The minute that fire there die down, him turn idiot and have to find some way to keep it going. That a personality that type that Puffy is. He's not a confident man. Enough people who used to go on the most way like them confident is a scared child hide underneath all that mess. When material things become your identity, where you have to have that brand, yeah, that name, but this have to depend, but people have to see this. There is no inner man or inner woman. It's an empty shell where I have to show some external thing to say, please love me. And according to the sex worker, them, the male sex worker, them when bring in to have sex with. Because Puffy actually redesign sex, you know. Because according to those sex worker, them must say Puffy carry, he have a big wood energy, but he might carry a 3-inch. Yeah, man, when the man say, one night time the man a back him fist, Puffy lie down a back him fist while him a deal with Cassie. And when him look round, Puffy a back him fist, but I fist alone, he say. So Puffy a try redesign sex. Him not have the courage to accept the things he cannot change. Him not have that. Him a try change everything for how him want it and not say world work. Before he just humble himself and go and get him little nook suck. That's how it work. At this you get. At this God give you. Nobody can blame you. I wonder if that's why them say you like when you get them unconscious. It all makes sense now. And if this thing are true, say him have this insecurity here, about this small old thing. And what you think? He might go super self-conscious at that, you know. And it go govern him life, you know, because he must say, can't just go bounce off such a reality upon people, you know, like he can't tell nobody at all, you know. If you find you not and come to a better understanding of it, you know, and acceptance of the problem there, you know, so I constant pan edge him there, you know. So all of them girls where you see him kick up, him kick them over fame small with insecurity, you know. You never know. Worse when them girls ridicule him. Oversize over something him can't help, you know. So you know say even more rage that, you know. Unfettered rage, you know. Can't control anger, you know. But something I wish him could have buy him way out and can't do it, you know. Him have everything in the world except that. And what you think I got him? So you know, remember the part where the sex worker say, Puffy, I am for deal with Cassie. And one night time Puffy get jealous and just competitive and dive on Cassie and I go on bad. And Cassie go laugh after Puffy with the sex worker, make Puffy see. And a foot bottom man, straight up on the Puffy foot bottom, she look man, pay a kick. Anybody where you see, I forget that same girl when bridging them off. Not one like the girl, you know, this same girl. Family lines. Anybody at all where I forget that girl, I go through some serious insecurity. Not minor insecurities where the whole of it struggle from, you know. But on and off, you know. We're talking about that insecurity where run their life. Anybody where you see with that type of, I forget that, yeah man, serious insecurity. We're talking about that pathological insecurity. One reader say I go on here, so the Hispanic name. The 48 Laws of Power. One of the biggest selling book of all time. Why it sells so? Because majority of people agree with the information found therein. What that book they really say. I could check it, you know, because outrage against P. Diddy and how monstrous it is, how wicked and vile it is. But P. Diddy is a manifestation of the advice found in the 48 Laws of Power. Now, what the 48 Laws of Power say? It say things like, do it take to reach it up? Trample over people, manipulate people in any way, shape or form. If you have to put your name and feed them work and highlight yourself and trample down them if you have to. And most people say this is the greatest book ever. Me hardly can find nobody at all who don't love that book there. But this is the manifestation of that book there, whether you like it or not. But here what the problem with that book there now. Everybody like the advice in it. If at them, I gotta be the manipulator. If at them, I gotta be the person who do the trampling. And the by any means necessary for reach at the top. To get power in the system. That's why that book is so influential. But most of what we see in Babylon and what we learn to see as power, salvation, happiness, joy, have them root in our wickedness and destruction. Yeah man, success, what we consider as success in our wicked system. Yeah. Everything we consider related to success and things that we need in our life are things that we laugh at. Wickedness. Everything that we praise are wickedness. And let me say it again. Everything that we condemn and hate and stay far from are the very things where we need to save ourselves. The attitude that we need to save ourselves, we see them as weak and soft and fuck up. So we stay far from them, we avoid them. How did he get to reach? Or did he reach? Now the whole world did praise him. And the whole world did praise him and give him this God status, you know. If he achieve him, achieve it, they never know how he achieve it. And what kind of attitude him did he have in order to achieve it? And why him do you think him never have much weakness? Look on the people in that documentary. Look on Kirk Burroughs then, for example. The brother will run him office, the brother will co-found the bad boy with him. Where him and him started up. After how much years Kirk Burroughs have come out, come tell the whole world, say a puff. Tupac and Biggie. How long you know that? I never say none. How long you have such sensitive information and never say none? Me morally, well, as me say, possible for a man say, boy, right now, they not go believe him, and this and that, but me more lean to the part of it where the puffy gravy train a benefit you. At that time. So the time when you're ready for talk is the time when it stop benefit you. You understand that you want to get some last gains from it and you want to take back your soul. Where you sell and where you ignore. You want to undo where you ignore. Where you allow for happen. Where you allow for prosper. Where you allow for thrive. Where you make grow. And turn into a monster. You want to now take back your soul from it. And become a good person who help to bring down the beast. And Capricorn Clark now, she, who worked for Diddy as personal assistant from 2004 on and off to 2018, and she do other roles. But you want tell me, say, you around Diddy that long and you don't know the whole of the body them buried. You don't know everything, but we Diddy do the deepest and darkest things. You did have to ignore a whole heap of things, but shit never get real until him become terrible to you. And kidnap you according to you. Because Kid Cudi did David Cassie. Him kidnap you and carry you over there. You go unalive Kid Cudi. According to your testimony. He's a good person kind of benefit you all this time. But now it just shit goes out. So you're ready to become the good person now. Who do the right thing. Based on things where you must did say. You can't be a good person to be an assistant to Diddy for 1 hour. Much less. How much year? Same scenario, you know. When a girl let's see that man there with the money, big and ugly and think, and go skin out, and feel bad the next morning, and I saw it turn up. Not a thing I go say, you know. But she sell her soul to collect some money and feel terrible. And all of a sudden it just stopped because she can't tell herself. So she sell her front. She sell her soul. Everybody do this in a different way. Well, most people. You know, say I'm Kid Tupac and Biggie. And some other vital information that could have stopped Puffy from way in the middle. Or Fanny Fuss. And you hold it when it benefit you. This is the average human. Yeah, man. As long as there is the potential for progress, potential for make money, everybody silent. Because this same money I show you, say, when you have money, you have power, and you have the power, you have the respect. A fraud version of power, by the way, because power is restraint, power is self-control. You understand? It's the power they got turned by you. Alright, so I think all of them so-called victims, I tell the truth. Alright, you remember the one named Dan Richards? With the latest lawsuit in the Netflix documentary. Where come from the group when they found him Diddy, Dirty Money. Alright, watch this.
Around the time Day 26 was an active group, Q started dating Dawn Richards, who was also signed to Bad Boy Records. One day, Dawn approached him and said that she had something new for him to try, a pill that she had gotten from Diddy. She showed him a second one that was meant for her and gave him the impression that the intent was for them to do something freaky together later on. But by the time Q took the pill and when he came to, only to see Diddy standing over him looking down on him with a bunch of other men in the room laughing, he woke up screaming and his body felt like something had happened to him.
She gave me an ecstasy pill, and she said...
Is that what she said it was?
Yeah, she said it was ecstasy, and she said it was her puff to give to me. And it was red, and I took it because I thought I was going to get freaky with my girlfriend, you know? We tried ecstasy before, and I trusted her that that's what it was. He gave her 2 of them. I took mine. Within like 20 minutes, I knocked out and blacked out. As I woke up out of my sleep, screaming. And it felt like... I'm not going to cry.
Okay. Yeah, take your time. It's okay. It's understandable that you're reliving this and emotion comes with it.
It turned out that Dawn never took the pill that she told him she was going to take. She only pretended to take it to give him a false sense of security. And when she saw that he had taken the bait, she spat hers out and told Diddy that he could come in.
And this is not for say just because she's so cruel and fuck up to fear her boyfriend. And it went to sacrifice him to Diddy. Forget what she want get. Mean say Diddy never actually sexually assault her, you know. This is not for say that. This is for say karma swing both way. It fuck man and woman. It's either karma I catch up with her, or we see more and more of her greedy and corrupt ways. Either way, none of the 2 positions not good. Yeah man. You're dead and you see mash up everybody. You don't know when to Wendy Williams. When Wendy Williams, they come out with fair claim from way back against him, and he makes you lose her job at 97. You remember that? Everybody I call her crazy. All of the assistant them, all of the team I Puffy have around him. Talk against all of these people. The people who the few who they find the courage to say me I go try to defend myself against this. Everybody over there with their mouth lock and even have bad to say about those victims. Because again, they are suffer progress and the boss rate me more than them. I want to benefit you and it'll work for you. You ignore wickedness. Take on the IRC when the Craig Mack, you know. One of the first artists signed to the Bad Boy label, you know. Take on the IRC where everybody I got you as long as I know I got you it, I ignore it. And now, in a latter part, me feel sorry for them. Me feel come now and I say, John no star. That them really got you with Puffy. Yeah man, I'm if you come and say boy John, no man, I'm not sorry for none of them man. You see none of them where me can suspect say on sit and ignore me not rate none of them. And none of them are really different from him. I do what I do for the same reason why I do what him do. You see me I say? Puffy and the way and the attitudes him apply for reach where him reach, these are necessary attitudes where people have when they set out to gain something in the earth, you know. The ambition, the drive, the determination, and so you get to where you need to go, you know. The problem is the type of insecurity where force Puffy over the edge, where him not a balance, where him not a do's and a don'ts, him will stop at nothing. He will literally suck the necessary cocky them to get to where him need to go. And at that now turn it in a poison. So don't think me I tell people if you don't have no ambition or if you don't go. You have to just have certain principles where you don't violate. Certain lines where you don't cross. Puffy cross. Every line. No line no left for him no cross. And this is the result. You have to just know so what we are seeing now. And so we start from him born and how him reality was shaped by him circumstances. Especially him mother where we used to still a kiss him on him mouth. All of them a big man, them a kiss. Him and his mother kiss like boyfriend and girlfriend. I believe that man had help shape this sick puppy I will turn out, so you know. Him never stand a chance, you know. And it's easy to say Diddy, a narcissist. But the truth is, I follow the same handbook where the average person follow in a Babylon. He might do the same things where many people are, well, most people are do, in a different ways. I want to say, I'm a narcissist. Alright, I could see what narcissists do. But they don't care about nobody but themselves. And them stop at nothing to get what they want. Alright, so how about that girl there with us? This brother she not like, she not love nothing about him. But she just knows that she want that something here all the time. What, smaller scale, so I'm not the same narcissist. I could look, if not the same narcissist, yeah, most people train, aspire to be. I could look now, okay, most people don't work so hard. I try to get the bag. That's them not know none of them pick me. Them so busy, can't stop work. Why? Even when them get millions, even when them get enough, you can't breakfast, lunch and dinner and okay in life and can take care of all of them bills, them still so busy. And not the time for not know why. Just to get somebody if he says something about them, that's all of my work for, you know. To make somebody have an opinion of them, to make the crowd see them a certain kind of way. You will have to in at the latest brand. Now the same thing I do. You have a stage how you are seen in other people. I know the same thing I do. You understand? I don't think there is levels to doing. But that's the same thing everybody I do. You have 10 cars in a garage. Not because one can carry you going away. But because you want somebody to have a certain opinion of you. The idea of yourself in other people's mind is where the corruption lies. And you stop at nothing 3/4 of people. No matter how them talk when them broke. Put them in a said position and see if they not become the same immoral, evil fuck. Rough. The narcissist see goodness as weakness. Check if not most people do that. That's why you have to be incredibly courageous to be a good person. Because everything attributed to good is weakness. And you have to have strength to carry that. Yeah, man. Narcissist. Let's picture a girl that will kin out her crutches and give this a man where she knows that she don't want. She don't love none at all. There's something she want from him. I'll breed for him too. And him is just a placeholder until she get Mr. Perfect. The right guy who brings out every part and make everything tingle. And him have $1 for a year. At the bills. No narcissism that. Everywhere you look you find it because we hold socialization. Build upon it. All our belief system, our belief in success. Build upon it. Lead everybody to the somewhere upon the spectrum of narcissism. What them say is a narcissist. People who use people who not have feelings of people, them just come to take something and that's it. But just look how the average person perform, whether them conscious of it or not. When you want something from somebody, your attention is there, you're fully focused, and you the minute you get what you want, you don't notice that you don't call them in a 10 year. Till a member say you need something else. People don't notice that. And guess what? We so focused on this prioritizing of status and fame and the plan what we need to get to where we're going. It keeps us so busy. It is not that we necessarily have a bad intention, you know. If you not call back the person or if you not deal with the person, but we're so busy trying to put this shit together. We don't realize they turn with a user. Should I say a useless user who want people be useful to them but no one be useful to nobody. Because like me I always say, the whole of we use people. None of we can do everything by ourselves. But we want people useful to we and we want to be useful to them. We're not even a high you not give them unless, you know, the minute they see word high come in by them phone, you can look out for the pleasantries first and then, the time when you did go over Spanish Town and you did rain him the rain, you can lend me this or you can do that for me the time when, if you still have that available. People most are not user. Don't answer that. The narcissistic wickedness is something we admire and emulate and practice. The average person then, should I say. But Because them not see the wickedness behind the acquisition then of all these wealth and riches. Them just admire wealth and riches. I want to be just like that person there. Behind all that billionaire status and this and that. The wickedness most people do to reach past certain levels. Couldn't just satisfy with some money and know so they're rich too. We not see the wickedness behind it. Not at all. Just like with Nike and all of them, we not see the little people that work for $1 a day in Bangladesh. In some sweatshop, in some factory. In a literal slavery. We not see the people that come across the Atlantic. How get dashed overboard, in them shackles and chains. We not see none of that part. We see the big pretty building. Where the people who put for them name, and them people hard work and labor and put for them face, and it for them success. You attribute all this thing where the people are faceless to the face who make themselves be the, to the people who make themselves be the face of all that hard work, and you attribute it to them. Big, pretty nice building. We never see it. When the Belgians might get their hand cut off, if they don't meet them quota of rubber from the Belgian colonizers, the people of Congo, should I say, DRC. We never see them. You just see Belgians, the superior people with these nice places in Europe and all kind of thing. All of them places and people we admire. A wickedness built. A wickedness most people admire. Most people don't care when nobody do. If you acquire nothing. You don't have to drive a Ferrari, dog, or God, that's it. They don't care if I'm a Satanist, they don't care if he's so good. They don't care. You understand? Them uncle care if you don't have the money. That's the standard, that's how the world work. The money of the God and the church at the bank, let me say that for about 1 million times. All of what you see, and you have this great image in your head, but like, oh my God, them are some savior, them are some kind of, oh my God, them great for the culture. The whole of it is narrative. The whole of it is just where they make you think. We're not just a pawn in a big old chess game. Them stamp the story in your head. These gangsters and representing for the culture, right? Yeah, man, now we feel like we can relate and we kill off one another and do a bugger thing in the name of gangster. And we bad. And who are these people at the end of the day? Politician. Just like any other politician, there's a different way for politics. All of us Snoop Dogg. Perfect example. Real OG, right? Alright, look on a statement here where I make about the LGBTQ.
I took my grandson to see what was the movie with Buzz Light?
I think it's called Lightyear.
Kiki. And like, man, she had a baby with a woman. Oh, I didn't come in for this. They putting it everywhere. Oh, my grandson in the middle of the movie like, Papa Snoop, how she have a baby with a woman? She a woman. Oh, I didn't come in for this. Just came and watched the goddamn movie. Hey, man, watch the movie. So it's like, I'm scared to go to the movies now. Like, y'all throwing me in the middle of I don't have an answer for. These are kids that we have to show that at this age, like.
All right, so of course, them handlers, them masters, we give them power. I feed them playground that. And when they do them, squeeze them throat. Backlash. Money get threatened. And then what?
5 minutes later.
Snoop Dogg just had a major change of heart about LGBTQ plus representation in kids' media. Just 2 months after complaining about a lesbian couple in Lightyear, he's now partnered with GLAAD. He released a new song called Love is Love for his children's show, Doggyland, which celebrates families with 2 moms and 2 dads. Snoop says he wants to create a beautiful bridge to bringing understanding and teach kids that love is love.
Yeah, man, people can't see wickedness if you're rich. There's only one trick to it. Don't lose the riches. Worse, if you're famous, don't lose the riches or the fame. It's all your fault when them ignore and come right back. Diddy is a man with a response who live or dead. I remember when Puffy could do no wrong even when it's super obvious. I remember the club shooting with Shine. I remember all of that. When the woman herself comes to a Puffy, she shoot her, a Puffy shot her and she sure.
You have said since really right after the shooting that it was P. Diddy who shot you.
I said it immediately. I literally watched them pull out the guns. I've had a clear point of view. I mean, for God's sake, I got shot in my nose. I was facing them directly. I watched everything occur.
Rodney Jones, also known as Little Rod, is now suing Diddy for sexual harassment. And there's a very interesting quote from his lawsuit that relates back to you. Mr. Combs shared that he was responsible for the shooting in the nightclub in New York City with rapper Shine. He shared that artist and Mr. Combs' girlfriend at the time, Jennifer Lopez, aka J-Lo, carried the gun into the club for him and passed him the gun after he got into an altercation with another individual.
When I was a 18-year-old kid, just wanting to do nothing other than make my mother proud and make Belize proud and do what all of us want to do, be recognized for our talent and take over the world. I was defending him and he turned around and called witnesses to testify against me, and he contributed. He pretty much sent me to prison. This is someone who destroyed my life.
And remember where fans gather, free Puffy now! No matter what. No matter how they want to see the red flag, it just him good because him rich and him famous. And you want to be associated with that. Puffy know the power of that too. So his manipulation was made very easy. Puffy and people like him, which is a good majority of them, know exactly how to manipulate the public narrative, because this is all them want. This is all them sit down on corner and chat about every day. Who richer, who have this, who have that. Low mind type of thinking. Argue over people riches. Yeah, man. All you have to do are rich, nothing else. You can't even corrupt when you're rich. Let me say that again. Everybody so end up to Shines. Pay Shines liar them. If you go to court, go farm fool. I send you to prison for how long and take your rap. Literally. You think you come a bad boy for rap, but I come for take your rap. You know, see him some Meek Mill could do no wrong, man. Free Meek Mill! Helicopter come pick him up from jail and there's one craze. Till look at it right now, Puffy bend him up in the ass. Or allegedly. There's an audio out there. Well, me not even play, by the way. Allegedly recorded by one of Nicki Minaj bodyguard them at one party. With Puffy and have him on some serious whatever that is. But if matching outfits, when you and Puff dress up the same in our zesty looking picture, but up on the screen right now is anything for go by, then they know said it look believable until proven otherwise. This is how them get, this is how them do it. Enough I wanna see, I love and rate the things that them do behind the scene, let me tell you. At the same things you no claim so I go against her. Sometime all the time I don't know. I don't do like I don't know. 3/4 I know. Courage is everything. Let me tell you something, man. You see unfettered ambition meaning say ambition without restraint, without control. It will downfall. These so-called victims of Diddy have the same unfettered ambition too. Look at Little Rod. Round Diddy and him just Diddy and him dead for the same manipulation too. But it's just that Diddy's a bigger manipulator. Him round there and him take all of the bullshit and him locking eye to what is going on and you know the red flag them where Diddy are showing himself too. But Diddy know the game where the average person a play. Them comments of a manipulate too. And play the game, it's just that Diddy a play better. So them Diddy and them a film this and do well, him did have the studio work, according to him. And remember now, you said Diddy come to you and show you a video with the nether one in Stevie J from Love and Hip Hop. fuck one white youth without boots. And you see all of that and them tell you, say, boy, that's how we get down in the industry, you know. And them thing, you know, everybody had do it. And you still stay there. I go off of the bait where him say at 250,000 where him owe you and you still stay there at work. You know, see, say the brother prime you. You know, say, I set you up for something sicker. You know, see, whole heap of people get drugs. Come and see video where you say. You see him liquor rod. Say a good while. You might drugs the woman them and you see him do a portion of thing to other people. And you never once make it cross your mind say him how do it to you.
Some days those girls next to me woke up, some days he was in the bed.
He must say him wake up with puffy side of him in a bed. And you still dead upon treadmill and walk side a man and dead how long after that? I chase $250,000. Now you got if you boss and your body boss before you. What a tragedy. You see everything what go on. I ignore it. And I know you're going to tell me say that turn in an assault, brother. That turn in something where you now feel say, oh my God, him sexually assault me, I'm going to sue him. You're party to it. There's a big difference between manipulation and convincing. You have some people get convinced to do certain things and want to tell people that they were manipulated. No, you were convinced. Enough of them women and man who want to see another documentary, they were convinced to do what them do. And when him fuck them over, that's when it becomes something bad. Because them did inite for the manipulation too. Them did inite to try to scam somebody too. I try to take something out of somebody too. It is just that the person is a bigger manipulator and a bigger scammer. And you get your body boss and still a chase money. Still want the money more, you're just dead and I want to see out and see if. Kirkborough, same thing. Oh my God, he sexually assaulted me too. You're a batty boy a long time, Kirk. Come on. On the whole I see the red flag. Biggie them sing songs, say them kill people. And them batty and fling them over bridge. And everybody there, they kill them teeth because they come for money. The bigger manipulator just manipulate. I'm not sorry for none of them. Because again, I lean more towards that side there. When it comes to famous people and people who have certain influence and way, we do anything. Forget what I want to get. From Cassie go right, but I'm not sorry for none of them. Because I'm not selling a moral, selling a soul. Forget what I get so I can go show off on people because that them telling us say a success. And you can go boast so I have this and have that. Because every version of success tied to money too. In our head. Status, how you looking at other people's eyesight. Creating the narrative of yourself in other people's eyesight. Oh my God, when we roll in with this. Oh my God, when we walk in with this. Oh my God, when them see my boy 10 buckler Hennessy. Watch what them are going to do. Everything want to do for other people. So now they don't get fucked. Sometimes quite figuratively. And sometimes quite literally. You understand? Me not sorry for none of them. And you, Kirk Burroughs, know from in the 90s when Biggie dead. Say Puffy make Biggie pay for him own funeral. Because you do the whole of the maths them, you know. And you do the whole of the accounts them and the whole financial aspect of it, you know. Remember that admittedly from your part, you know. And you do all of that, you know. So you know that from the 90s. And hold it. For again. For again. You know from the 90s. Say Biggie did figure England. And Puffy call off the England flight and I said no. Biggie definitely have to go back to California. The same place where the man them warn himself him back over then dead. You know all of this. And you know say Puffy them hold back the bodyguard them. And set it that Biggie have less protection in case nothing happen to him. You know say Puffy do that. And I know all of these things that come out. I'm if sorry for you for again. Don't answer that. And after the man dead, it's every breath you take, every move you make, politician. At the stadium dress up with everybody dressed up in a white, big extravagant stage. We have got a big same one. Big estate. Pay for that. I got a biggie pay for all of the recording of that and everything. Right now I got a biggie I pay Sting $2,000 a day for the rest of your life. Cause Sting is so puffy over the Sunday. Nobody not get out with nothing. What this it mean when them say left it to God? You never know. I hope I finally see what I mean now, you know. When I say all I wanna see, we don't know it, you know. I guess we are guess about it, you know. Because all heap of things hit different now. When you get them information with what go on behind the scenes. Don't it hit different? At first, for example, enough of things that when you even go on some whole heap of show and them things they go say. An interview and whatever video you make. Was joke too, you know. It was just a little joke. Because we never have the rest of the details. For example, this.
What's one misconception about you?
There are no misconceptions about me.
You gonna hear about my party, they're gonna be shutting them down, they're gonna probably be arresting me.
He had the Lamborghini for a day or two, and he had access to the house, and he knows better than to be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television. Everything ain't for everybody. I love this drink.
Will you move my bag?
I like when you like this, Daddy. Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit. I like that. Did you miss me though? Man, but I'm talking about for your birthday. Huh? Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really partied, you know what I'm saying?
What's one misconception about you?
There are no misconceptions about me.
And most people know what I hold on to this, I say, no, kind of means that I'm going to last, but at the total opposite. You're going to find, say, you're not going to need to know people business like you think you need to know it in order to understand reality. You're going to say you can't know people business really. So just focus on yours. You know, say that's a liberation. But every day we get up, tie up yourself. I try to focus on people. And feed them thing. And how a thing a spoil. I want to see how him in a white and every breath you take and every move and make a miss you big. So that hit, all of that hit different now because you know say I him kill big. All of them Puffy did jealous of the man, you know. But I bet you say if Big did find out that and come tell the whole world, say boy, you know, say Ray, and I'm find out this, and Puffy is this or Puffy is that, the whole world would kill him say I'm grateful. Because they know, right? They know. Fear fuck. Because they witness everything what go on behind the scene and in front. And I kill Biggie. That we would have done him career long before. The crowd would have kill him. If he come tell you what the truth. Most people can't handle the truth. I the one with them putting a for them mind at you and that's it. And that's the biggest ignorance. As sad as it be, this is how people will make the same choice like Diddy. And it all lead to one place. Same choice, same consequence. A loss of self and or a loss of freedom. Yeah, man. All because of this desire to have it all, which is an illusion. You understand? Because you build your identity around illusion, material things. And it cannot last. And as soon as that steal out, you have to just get your fix again. It's jokes. Yes, because well, again, you have to engineer how you are seen in people's eyes. And this is how we identify with success. In a earth, and that can't lead with nowhere but down. Nothing wrong with money, you know, or fame. But I always talk it, you don't know that money not change people. It just reveal who them is. You understand? It just show. Money is a thing that show what happens when money grow faster than your character's time to keep up with it. When money grow faster than your character, you're in trouble. This is what I'm to Puffy. Yeah, man, nothing wrong with money. It's all about self-control. You ever hear them say when they now have got money, just give a demon them a platform? That's true. The documentary is not about one man, just Diddy. It's about it's a warning to every hustler, everybody with dream. You have to know what you do. You ever hear them say without God? Power turning a control. Influence turning a manipulation. And success turning a entitlement. True. When you pray, don't just pray for money. Pray for discipline. Pray for the courage to hold out them discipline there. Or else at this, that me think.
Curly locks the voice box, tell me what you think. Broke it down in detail, make me know the link. Curly locks the voice box, tell me what you think right now.